Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today's video is actually a requested video. I put a question sticker out on Instagram asking you guys what videos you wanted to see from me, and the lovely Melissa Adams Wade, and if you have not checked her channel out, make sure to do so. I will link it down below. She suggested that I do a video on bags I love that are not functional, and I thought that was a great video. So I'm gonna pick 5 bags in my collection that I adore, but they just might not necessarily be functional. Now, I did do a video a few years back. I'll pop up the thumbnail of things I don't like about my favorite bags, so it's kind of a similar concept. But I thought I would kind of do an updated version today, sharing with you the bags that are not necessarily functional. Let's be honest, you guys, for all those handbag lovers out there, we can get sucked into the looks of a bag, but it might not necessarily be the most functional, and I am definitely guilty of that today. I actually have one bag in particular that it is not functional, but yet I have 3 different colors. So that's telling you something. I truly love the bag, but it's not necessarily functional. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. First bag I wanna share, we're gonna start with a bang because I love this bag, you love this bag, everybody loves this bag because it's a classic. And I am talking about the Chanel Classic Flap in the medium size. I have 3. I have it in the beautiful black with lambskin. I have it in the beautiful neon blue, and this is in, I believe this is in calfskin, and then I also have this iridescent pink. Oh, look at the shimmer there. And these bags are either calfskin or lambskin. Now, let's be honest, you guys, we cannot deny the beauty of the Classic Flap. It is a stunning bag. It is absolutely iconic. It is timeless. There is just something about this bag that is so beautiful. I just love the turn lock closure, but in my opinion, this is one of those bags that is just not really the most functional. I think for me, one of the main reasons is the bag is not the easiest to get into. So you will see, you open it up and the bag has 2 flaps. So in order to get into it, you have to essentially hold and grab on both flaps and lift it up and then open the compartment like this. Now keep in mind, this bag, it does still fit your essentials, but it's just rather cumbersome to get into. In addition to that, because I did choose lambskin, which is so classic, I have so many like little tiny scratches on the lambskin, whether it be for my nails, whether it be for my rings. So this is definitely a bag that is extremely delicate. So not only is it cumbersome to get into because of the double flap, but you also have to be very delicate with it. Now you could take one of those cons away if you do get the bag in caviar, but this one in particular is in lamb. So I would say those are 2 of the main things that I really don't like. I mean, I do love this turn lock closure, but like I said, when you're wearing it, getting into it is just kind of a pain. And then the flap, when you open it, does not stay up, so you kind of have to put your hand in, but you can see the flap is over top of your hand, so it's just a little bit of a nuisance. But again, as you can tell, that nuisance does not keep me from buying this bag because I have a black one, I have the neon blue, the pink one, and then I have considered getting another one, which I know is crazy, but this will be the first bag on my list of bags that I absolutely love, but it is just not the most functional. Okay, I want to talk about another bag, and I've had this bag for quite some time. This is another bag that is beautiful, it is iconic, it is classic, and it is the Lady Dior. So this is the Lady Dior in the large size. I purchased this quite a long time ago. Princess Diana made this bag famous. She is the one that made it iconic. It is so beautiful. You have the canage quilting. This is lambskin, so once again, it is a little bit delicate. But here is my thing. Even though this bag is so beautiful, it is so heavy. I don't have anything in the bag right now, and it feels extremely heavy. Plus, when you wear it on the crook of your arm, when you do fill the bag up, it once again is so heavy. Plus, the old version that I have of the large, it has this zipper, as you can see, and it's kind of a pain to get into. I noticed that when I do wear the bag, because this leather is lambskin, I have gotten quite a few like scratches on the top here of like reaching in and having my nails scratch it. So keep that in mind. Also, this older version, now keep in mind this is an older version, but it came with this really, really thin strap. So even though it does have a strap, when you put it on, it just feels like it's not sturdy enough to hold the bag. Now, have I ever had issues with it breaking? No, nothing like that. But I would say, even though this bag is stunning to look at, like beautiful, it is so extremely heavy. The handles are heavy, and then it's extremely delicate. As I've stated, I already have a couple scratch marks on it. But again, that has not stopped me from continuously using the bag. I do use this bag when I go into the office. I think it looks really nice with business attire, but it is just definitely not the most practical. Now, does it fit a lot? Yes, it does. But when you carry a bag, you don't necessarily want it to be heavy before you actually put things in it. And that is one of the major complaints with this one, is it is so heavy. We are sticking with Dior, and I have another Dior bag that I love. Like, I wear this bag so much in the summer, but unfortunately there are a couple things about it that do not make it the most functional, and I am talking about the Lady Delight. I have to say, this is one of those bags. I am truly in love with this bag. I have this in the raffia material, so again, it is perfect for spring, summer, but let me tell you why I want to mention this one. So just like with the large Lady Dior, it does have these handles, and the bag once again is already heavy without putting things in it. Also, you have these handles that go like this, so they don't go all the way down. So sometimes when you're wearing the bag crossbody, it can kind of be a little bit of a nuisance. I wish the handles went all the way down. But the main thing I want to mention about this one that makes it not practical, and I understand why they did this, it's the flap. So I understand why they did the flap, because they want to make sure that your items are secure and it's just not one large opening. But as you can see, to get your stuff, you have to take this flap out. So anytime I want to get my things, I have to take the flap out, and it just is a little bit of a nuisance getting in and out of the bag. And then you have these handles that don't go all the way down. Now, the good thing about this compared to the large one, this strap is a little thicker, it is a little sturdier, so when I do wear it crossbody, it is rather comfortable. But again, for this one, the bag is heavy, the handles don't go all the way down, and you do have this flap right here that makes it kind of a nuisance to get in and out of. Now, does that mean I'm not going to wear this bag? No, I love this. I have mentioned this bag in favorites videos, but in today's video, we are talking about bags that are some of our favorite bags, but they're just not the most functional, and I would have to say this is one of those bags. It does fit a good amount, which is good, but the three things of it being heavy, the handles not going all the way down, and having this flap really make it a bit of a nuisance. All right, the next bag that I want to mention is a bag you have heard me talk about quite a bit, and unfortunately I've talked a lot of negativity. I've talked a lot of smack about this bag, but the reason I wanted to mention it in today's video is because it is a bag that I had on my wish list. It is so beautiful, it is so unique, but it just isn't working for me. So that's why I wanted to mention it today. And it is the Louis Vuitton Cousin bag. Now, the reason I'm including it is because it is so beautiful and unique and pillowy. And look at this leather. I went and I tried this bag on in the store. I tried the black one on, I tried the beautiful pink one on, and then I eventually decided on this one because it is a beautiful camel color that I don't really have in my collection, and I just thought it would work really well. But unfortunately, it has not, for a couple of reasons, and you've heard me talk about it before. Number one, this bag, it doesn't have anything in it now, so it's relatively flat, but when you do put things in it, it really expands, so it makes it extremely bulky when you are wearing it on your body. That's number one. Number two, you can see on the inside, it has 3 compartments. So see there, I almost wish if I could kind of redesign this bag that there aren't compartments. I kind of wish it was just one large compartment. Now I understand why Louis Vuitton did it. They thought, oh, well, we're trying to keep things organized so you can have maybe certain things in one and then keep, I don't know, your wallet and keys in another and just kind of separate, right? But if anything, I feel like that makes it a little more cumbersome to get in and out of. And then the third thing about it is, I've mentioned this before, but you see how this zipper, it is smooth by the way, but you open it and it just stops right there. So when you open the bag, see how this side expands, but then this one doesn't? So that's something I really don't like. So I do kind of wish that the zipper went all the way and the bag just opened. I feel like because there are compartments, that would have made it a little bit easier. Now, let me tell you a couple things that are good. I mean, this strap is super, super comfortable. You do have the thicker guitar strap, and it is nice that it also comes with this chain as well, which I love the look of it. But I have to say, those are the three main things that really, really kind of annoy me about this bag and don't make it functional. Now, don't get me wrong, this is just my opinion. Keep in mind, there are a lot of people that do love this bag, but it is super, super pricey. The compartments make it very difficult to get in and out of. I don't like this zipper, and then it does become very bulky. So those are things that I don't like about this bag, but let's be honest, it is still beautiful to look at. I have one more bag that I want to mention, and this bag is so special. I treated myself for my birthday a few years back, and I got this bag strictly because of the color. And it is my boy bag in this beautiful pink. This pink is just the most stunning pink in my opinion. It's a baby pink, but it has lavender undertones, and I know that I've told this story before. I do apologize if I repeat myself, but I remember when I was thinking of getting a bag, I knew I wanted a pink bag, and I considered getting the Business Affinity, which was really pretty. I also wanted the classic flap, but that bag I thought, oh, I don't really need the classic flap. I want something a little different. And it wasn't until I saw this bag just sitting on the top shelf of the Chanel boutique, and it kind of like screamed my name, and I thought, oh my god, that bag is so beautiful and stunning. And my sales associate kind of talked me into it as well. So had it not been for this color, I don't think I would have purchased this bag, but I love it. I mean, there is nothing like this color. It is so lovely in the beautiful pink, and then it has the rhodium hardware. But let me tell you, this bag is a little bit of a pain in the butt. First off, it is the lambskin, or this one might be calfskin, I'm not sure, but either way, it is very delicate, and because it is a light color, you have to be mindful of the color transfer. Number two, you do have this strap here, as you can see. I usually wear it crossbody, so when you do wear it crossbody, it can be a little bit bulky because this has the hard shape. It also has these buttons at the top, and this is how you adjust it. And actually, this is going to help prove my point. I don't know if you can see. You might not be able to, but a piece of my hair is actually sticking out of it here, because when you wear the bag, your hair has a tendency to get caught in the buttons. So that is something that is extremely annoying. Plus, to open the bag, you have to click it like this and open it to get in, so the bag, you know, the flap falls forward, it doesn't go all the way back. That's another reason that I really do love my Chanel 19, because the bag, the flap does go all the way back, which enables you to really get in your bag. This one, it doesn't. It's similar to the classic flap where it just kind of opens. Now, this is one large compartment. You can fit a good amount. I do actually have a base shaper in there now. I have a coupon code in case you're interested. Base shaper just helps to kind of help to expand and open up the bag. But again, it's a cumbersome to open, and then when you close the bag, you can't just press it closed. You have to actually squeeze it and close it. So as you can see, there are a lot of things about this bag that really are a nuisance, but I mean, it is so pretty. It is so pretty, and this is one of those bags that I was not expecting to get when I went into the boutique, and I am really glad I got it. It is edgy, it is unique to my collection, but it really is probably not the most functional. Okay guys, there you have it. Those were the 5 bags in my collection that were beautiful, and I love them, but they are just not functional. Now, am I going to get rid of any of them? No, definitely not 4 of them. There is one that may or may not eventually be on the chopping block, and that is my Louis Vuitton Cousin bag, but I have worn it a couple times since I featured it in my worst luxury purchases video, so I am, you know, definitely trying to give it a go. But all 4 of the other styles, they're classic, they're iconic, and you know, especially the classic flaps, you know, they are just such beautiful bags that are just not functional. So it makes you wonder, why do I continue to buy them? I don't know. It's something about that turn lock closure. It sucks me in every time. But anyway, I would love to know your thoughts. What bags in your collection are just beautiful, you love them, but they just do not serve the functionality category? I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button, and I would love to be following me on Instagram as well. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.